According to the Washington Post, millions of families are at risk of eviction. Countless thousands of others have had to file bankruptcies or endure foreclosures. I've been poring through newspapers ever since May of 2021 in hopes of finding word of programs that can help me. My searches have been unsuccessful because story after story, article after article have for the most part told a one-sided account. $46 billion worth of programs have risen to be the champion of certain people affected by this crisis. The Tenant. I have rarely found anything in mainstream media that conveyed my side of the story. I am the small landlord. I haven't received rent for my property since March of 2020. The newspapers say it's because of the pandemic. I say it's due to a select group of people who have chosen to use what is happening in the world to get over on people like me. This is my story.
Ooh, okay, y'all. So, just checked my mailbox and I got a letter from Section 8, Department of Community Services. And it basically says, please be advised, effective July 31st, 2021, the housing assistance payments contract between you and the commissioner is terminated for the above referenced tenant. The final housing assistance payment on behalf of the tenant will be made on July 1st, 2021. This action is being taken due to program violations committed by the assisted family and is separate and apart from any other actions that may be taken by the housing authority for other program violations. Any such other program violations may have an earlier effective termination date and or earlier final housing assistance payment date. Should you require additional information or wish to discuss this further, please do not hesitate to contact blah 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 at this number. So now my question is, so that basically says like they'll no longer be paying me. Now the question is, did they tell her she has to vacate? That's the question. So I do need to call because I have questions. We have no idea what this means. Let me call my mama.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What are you doing?
Nothing but working strong.
Oh, too funny. Oh, so look, I talked to the Section 8 case manager. And so this is what he told me. He said, so basically she received like the same notice I received, basically saying, you know, her voucher's been terminated, but they don't give her a notice of to vacate. That's on me.
Okay.
So he was saying, so my next steps are to send her a notice of vacate with the end date of July 31st, because when they pay their last payment, it takes it to the July 31st. And of course I can do it for sooner if I want, but they have to have at least 1 month's notice in Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah, and so basically I do that. And just like I said, if she doesn't vacate by July 31st, then I do the court proceedings to get her evicted.
Okay.
So I do that. So in the meantime, I can also do the filing for back rent or whatever, I forgot what it's called. That's a whole different form. I can do that one too. So even if she moves, I still need to do the other one for the rent that she hasn't paid.
Okay.
So yeah.
So what about, did you say anything about damage to the house?
Oh, so I asked him, no, that would just be under me and my landlord stuff. But I asked him about the June 24th inspection. And he said that that's still a go. And if that gets canceled, then they will notify me. They'll send it to me in writing. But if I don't receive nothing in writing, June 24th inspection is still a thing.
Okay, so what did he mean by that? Like they still do inspection?
Yeah, they're still going to do the inspection on June 24th. And he said the reason why is because she can still try to appeal the decision. So just in case she does or whatever, and she stays on the program, they don't want to fall behind on inspection.
Okay.
So that's why they still keep the inspection going.
Okay. So what if there is some violations in the house, you know, so will that be on you? Do you have to fix that?
Well, there's both. There's both. There's remember there's the stuff that they will tell her she has to fix, and then there's the stuff that I would have to fix. Yeah, like like whatever they find would be like you have to fix this, but then they give me so many days to fix it. I think like about a month. So the bottom line is this: I already had the roof done with her there, even when she wasn't paying rent. You know what I mean? And then I haven't been there in over a year due to COVID, and neither has their inspectors been there in over a year because we didn't have an inspection last year when COVID happened. So this will be the second year.
And plus, and then on your lease, it just says for refrigerator and stove, right?
Yeah. So usually that's the only thing that I would have to fix. That's what they will inspect, you know. Yeah, but remember, I got her a new refrigerator. Remember the refrigerator she has is brand new.
Yeah.
Remember that?
And the stove too.
Well, the stove wasn't new. The stove was new when I lived there.
Wow.
Yeah. So my thing is this: Maryland says basically they have to have a month's notice, right? So at this point, if I send her a notice today, that's almost like 2 months' notice. So I'm not going to rush to give her a notice right now, because what I really want to do is find a company to handle it for me. And now I don't know if it'll be a lawyer. It could be a lawyer, or it could be a company like a property management type company that will manage it for me, and I pay them a fee. Whatever it is, I want somebody who is more versed in the in what to do, the steps and the proper steps to do it in, because everything for me will be a learning curve, and it will be trial and error. Like I can read up on the internet, which I've been doing, do this, but I just really want to make sure that everything is being done right and efficiently. You know, and especially if a company this is what they do, they'll know, they'll have all the templates for send this and that, and then plus I like the fact of it coming through something that looks more official than me, because she ain't been listening to me. But here's the thing with Section 8, of course, and it works on both sides. When they say fix, it doesn't have to be cosmetically appealing. It could just be a rough patch. Like if they say you need to fix this hole, they can fix a hole, but they don't have to paint it. You know, it could just be just like the carpet. Remember, she had to fix the carpet, and all she had to do, she just got some old mixed match carpet and threw it on top of the carpet, and that justified being fixed. But I was gonna say it works both ways, because the same thing for me. When they tell me I had to fix something, it doesn't have to be cosmetically appealing.
All right, but check this out too. In your lease, did you have carpet in there?
What do you mean?
Like, because you know, like when some people move out of their houses, right? I don't know about Maryland, but some people, they move out of their house, like they charge Tisha, and then just for the carpet. Now, we clean that carpet, but just because they said there was a spot in the carpet, they charged them for the carpet.
Well,
so that's what I'm saying.
In my lease, of course, there's some things that qualify as normal wear and tear. You know what I mean? But then the other thing also said when she moves out, she has to leave it in a condition that's better, that's equal to or better than the condition she found it in. Otherwise, I charge $250 for cleaning, so that's in the lease.
Okay.
So they don't tell her she has to leave. They just basically tell her, you ain't got no more money. We're not paying for you no more. And in her mind, she probably think, well, I guess I'll just live here for free. Ain't no telling what she thinks.
Yeah, because probably thinking you won't know it.
I got to do the proper thing. And I already told you what my lease said, too, that I didn't realize, right? Because I forgot what was in the lease. Yeah, every week. I thought it was once a month. But no, it's every week you're late. It's $25.
Okay, and Section 8 gives her to what date?
July 31st.
Oh, okay, so after July 31st, you'll put your order in?
No, I put my thing in now. I have to send her a letter now saying vacate by July 31st, meaning on or before July 31st.
Oh, okay.
And then if July 31st comes, like let's say like August 1st comes and she's not gone, then I have to go to the courts and file for eviction.
Yeah.
So that's why some people say, yeah, that's why some people say it can take some months to get somebody evicted, because then the courts then have to set a court date, you know, all of that stuff has to happen. But once again, I'm not concerned, because it's like I've been saving up my money for this.